Hey guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Jordan and this is my fiance Paola. Today we are going to be doing some Q&As for you guys. We picked out a couple of questions that a lot of people have been asking us.
Alright, so let's start off with our first question. It says, where are you guys from and what are your nationalities?
I am from New York and my nationality is Dominican, from the Dominican Republic.
Yes, so I am also from New York City, actually from the Bronx, and my nationality is also Dominican. My parents are Dominican.
Alright, next question.
So, what are your zodiac signs?
I am a Gemini. What's up, Geminis?
Too proud. I'm a Pisces. I was born in March, and I am a Pisces. March 14th is my birthday. So the next question goes, how did you guys meet? This is a fun one. And you're gonna answer this one.
Okay.
So, how did you guys meet, and how long have you been dating?
How did we meet?
Answer the second part.
We met in the Dominican Republic. Okay, it's kind of a long story. We're going to be making another video of the whole story because I want you guys to know from the beginning to the end, every single detail that happened, because I just feel like pieces of the puzzles went together and like a lot of incredible and amazing things had to happen in order for everything to come into place and for us to meet each other. You guys see what I mean in the next video. In the next video that we're going to do. But just to keep it short. To keep it short and answer the question, we met in high school in the Dominican Republic. I was in the 8th grade, she was in the 7th grade. And I just saw her in school and
he fell in love.
And it was
he just saw me walking. I was so weird looking back then.
And it was just love at first sight.
I was what, 14?
Yeah.
14?
Nah, not even.
13? I think I was like 13 going on 14 or something like that.
No.
And then, yes.
No, you were 12. I was 13.
I was 12.
I was 13. In the 8th grade, I was 13. In the 7th grade, you had to be 12.
I don't remember, but we were kids. We were like
it was in the
really,
8th grade.
really young. So, yeah, that's how we met. He saw me in school. The first time I think I saw him, he saw me before I saw him. So then when I saw him, it was one time, he was in my sister's grade, and then we invited, my dad he was like really strict, so I didn't really want to have like boys over in the house. But my dad, he wasn't there, so him and a couple of his friends, they came over, and then I was just like, you know, he's from New York, so I didn't know if he like understood what I was talking about, but I think I said it in Spanish. It wasn't, I don't know what I said, but I said like, who's that guy? Or I think I said it in Spanish or something like that. And then my sister was like, he understands what you're saying. And I was just like, oh, like I kind of found him kind of cute. Back then.
I was sitting in a little corner and
mad quiet.
I was really shy back then, really shy. Like I didn't want to talk to anybody.
No, like too shy. Like he didn't even say hi when he came into the house. Like he was too shy.
I was in a little corner, sitting down, minding my own business like this. And she thought that I didn't know English, and she was like, "You're cute," or "You're hot."
Yeah, or something like that.
She was like, "You're cute," or "You're hot."
I did not say you're hot. I did not say you're hot. It's 12-year-old.
You said something like that.
I said, I think he's kind of cute, or oh, you're kind of cute,
and,
something like that.
And then your sister said, he knows English.
Like, oh, he understands what you're saying, and I felt embarrassed.
Yeah.
So, how long we've been together? We've been together since 2006. So this year we will have exactly 12 years together. It's a long time.
Well, the first time I saw her in 8th grade was like 2004, I believe.
Yeah. Exactly, 2004. Well, we got together in 2006. He was like, do you want to be my girlfriend?
We have 11 years together.
This year, 2018, we're gonna have 12 years. Okay, so next question. What was the story when you found out that you were pregnant? This little one right here. Okay, so let me tell you how it was. So right now, I am due in exactly 2 weeks, so on the 24th. So at the end of May, a friend of ours in Brooklyn, we actually drove like really far just to go see her, and I remember she told us, she was like, oh, you know, let's go check you out. And then it really wasn't supposed to happen, but she did say hop on the bed, because I was talking to her and I was telling her like, you know, I want to see something because I kind of have a feeling I am, but I don't know yet. Did I take a pregnancy test before or after that? I think I took a pregnancy test before, but the line was super faded that you couldn't even see anything. So I was just like kind of like doubting. Like I was like literally 2 weeks. So it's like you can't even see that on a pregnancy test. You gotta be like a month or more, I think. So the point was that I went over there and I hopped on and I did a sonogram. Remember that she checked? And then there was an actual like baby sac. It was empty. Obviously, like, there was like barely nothing there because it was like 2 or 3 weeks. It was planned, but when we went to the sonogram, we both found out at the same time, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the next question, this one's funny. And I think, who would like to know the answer first? Who's gonna guess this? All right, so it says, who said I love you first? Who wants to guess?
She did.
No, it was so you. Oh my God. He said I love you first. I don't remember though. I don't remember. Oh my God, we have way too long dating. Jesus.
Okay, it was me, guys. It was me. I'm going to admit it was me.
He's a Gemini.
We were talking on the phone. It was a long time ago, but I remember saying I love you. And
did I say quiet or did I say I love you too?
She was like, she was like, mm-hmm.
I think it was like shocked. No, I mean, I'm not, no.
Yeah, she just changed the subject really fast.
He's lying.
What did you say?
Okay, I probably said, I am not 100% sure I did not go, mm-hmm. I probably said, I love you too.
You were, at that time, you were kind of like feisty.
I was not feisty. Oh my God.
You were kind of like mean. And
I did have
said something.
But I did not say mm-hmm.
I don't remember. You said like good for you. You said something. You said
good for you. I would never say that. No.
You said like something that I was just like, wow.
I probably was just like quiet for a while, and then I was just like, really, or you know, or. But I didn't say mm-hmm or whatever.
Never said I love you back.
I probably didn't say it right away.
I don't even
knowing
remember
how I was back then, you know.
I don't even remember when the first time. I don't even remember when she told me that she loved me. I don't remember that day. I remember the day that I told her.
Whatever. The point is that he did say it first. It was not me. It wasn't me for sure. And I think that if he wouldn't have never said it, I would have taken me like years, like a real long time to say like I love you.
Yeah.
Isn't that mean?
Yeah.
I love you though. I love you. Okay. So our next question. Okay. This one you gotta kind of put some thought into it. But what goal do you want to accomplish as a couple?
As a couple?
We have a couple of goals. We have a couple of goals.
Yeah, we're a couple that has a couple of goals.
Yes.
And, okay, that was probably corny.
That was really corny. Okay. So we're probably gonna give you guys like, we have a lot of goals like, as far as like health-wise, you know, business-wise, what we want for the future, what we want for our kids and all that stuff. But to give you kind of like an overall law of like what we really want as a couple to our goals, it's just to, I think my main thing, we should do it, you want to do it separate or do you want to do it like together?
All right, you do yours.
Because we have so many together, but I feel like I can just give you something from me and he can give you something from him. Right, does that work? Okay. So a goal that I want to make sure that we accomplish together is to just really be one of those couples that stay together for years. Like I'm talking about till we get old and like die together. Is that cool? Okay. What is your goal?
Okay, so my goals are, number one, I want us to stay healthy. I think health is one of the most important things in life.
For sure.
Because that's what keeps us alive forever. Number two, I want our love to stay strong. And I want our family love to stay strong. I just want to be successful as a couple, as a family. I just want us to be happy and just have peace of mind.
So it says, name one thing that you dislike, first your dislike, and then you name another thing that you like about each other. Okay. So I think I want to go first because there's a lot of things that I dislike about you. I'm joking. No, there's actually more likes than dislikes, obviously, but we're not perfect.
There's nothing to dislike about me.
Oh my God.
Just look at me.
Listen, if you really get
what
to
can
know
you dislike about me? Just look at me. Nothing.
No, this is bad. Okay, listen. If you really get to know Jordan, I don't even know how his friends are like all around him all the time because he's just terrible. I don't even know how they have the patience to be around him. That is one. And if they listen to this, they're gonna laugh because they know. Okay? So relax. One thing I dislike about Jordan, and it's probably the fact that I dislike it doesn't mean that it's something that's bad, I would say, but I don't even know what to call this. It's just, well, It's simple. He's an overthinker. Oh my God, have you guys ever had to deal with someone that just thinks about everything? Like literally, like it's like he has this agenda in his head that drives me crazy, which is great at times, but it's so time consuming. Like it drives me insane. Like I'm not even joking with you. Every time we leave the house, it's just like, I mean, I get it, it's okay, but he does his checklist of like what he needs to take out of the house. He's very analytical with everything, and then everything just has to be so freaking perfect, that, which is a great thing. It's not a flaw. It's not, because a lot of people are like that, but it is something that if you deal with it on a daily, it will drive you pretty much insane.
One thing that I dislike about Paola, just one thing I dislike about Miss Paola over here,
there's nothing,
is that whenever something is wrong in the house, I'm the type of person that I like to fix things right away, because I don't like wasting time. I don't like arguing with you and then being mad for a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, and then, you know, we're just wasting time. So I just like to go up to you and see what was wrong, what was said wrong, and try to fix things right away, so that, you know, we could leave things behind and continue with our lives. But sometimes she just holds it in so much. That's true. All right, so what is the next question?
But besides, we didn't even talk about what's the best part. What do you like about each other?
Okay, so who's going first?
I'll talk about it first. Okay, so I think the best thing I love about Jordan, and it's not even just liking it, it's just like something I love about him. Jesus. Okay, so what I love about him is just that how dedicated he is to anything. If it's something that has to do with business, he's like 110% dedicated to it. If it has to do with freaking cooking a rice, anything so stupid, it could be absolutely anything, he's like 110. Like he gives himself all of his potential. He gives himself all of his, like everything he has. He will like literally YouTube and figure out everything he can to make it so perfect. Goes back to the perfectionism, but it is something that I love about him, that he's very, very dedicated. Even though sometimes he takes it to an extreme, which is what I dislike. But what I do love about him is his dedication into anything. Like if he wants to even just like start off this vlog, he's the reason why we're even mainly doing this. So he's like 100% dedicated to this. So this is what the main thing I love about him is just that. Okay,
one thing that I like about Paola over here.
Paola, who the heck?
Paola.
AKA what's my little name everybody calls me?
Pio.
Pio, they call me Pio.
So one thing I like about Paola, whatever you want to call her, is
Paola.
I like a lot of things about her. You know, she's beautiful, she's charismatic,
keep going.
She's lovely, she is the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my life. But one thing that I would have to pick is that she always puts everybody first. Whenever somebody needs help or whenever somebody needs anything at all, she'll be there for that person, and she'll make sure that that person feels happy, and she's always helping. Even if sometimes she doesn't feel like it or she doesn't want to, she'll still go the extra mile to help out that person.
I can't help it. Alright, so to wrap it up, we are going to talk about our last question, and this is probably like our main question, and it is, why did you guys decide to vlog?
Who's answering that question?
You go first.
The reason we decided to vlog is because we're about to have a baby right now, a son, and I feel like vlogging is a sort of way to be able to have success, have both time and money, and just have that income that comes in for us to be able to be stay-at-home parents, be able to spend time with our family and be there for our children.
I do gotta say though, like if we still had those like really old videos from like back in 2007, 2008, Jordan has literally been vlogging his whole life. He just hasn't been putting it out there. But he has videos, oh my God, they're like more like evidence of the craziness that we used to do before. But every time we would go out, it was always Jordan with the camera, every single time. So vlogging has always kind of like been in his blood. It really wasn't on mine because I was always kind of camera shy. I was always like, you can see him in the videos going like all the time, like, dude, get away from me. But him, he was like always like on it, right? You've always been kind of like doing the vlogs and stuff like that. So this time, especially now that we're having this baby, like we want to make sure that when he gets older, he gets to see his parents and all that. So I think kind of like capturing these moments for him, especially for him, is like kind of a big deal for us. So that's one of the reasons why I'm vlogging, because we've been doing it since forever. We just really haven't been putting it out there. I wish we would have. That would have been really funny. We could have been vlogging like our whole lives, but
ever since I got my first camera, I think it was like 2004. I got my first camera.
A long time ago.
I was always taking pictures, always recording. I used to do like short, tiny films, stupid films with my friends and my cousins. And I've always been taking pictures and vlogging all the time.
Yeah, it was always doing, oh, there it was doing.
And the reason that I've been vlogging, this is besides, you know, being staying-at-home parents, is because of memories. Time never comes back. So I want to have a lot of memories. I want to vlog and just go back to those videos and look at them and look, hey,
and laugh.
And just laugh and be like, hey, look where we were, you know, a couple of years ago. Look at ourselves, where we lived, or what did we do, and all the jokes we did and everything. Just create a whole bunch of memories.
Yeah, and then along the way, hopefully we can inspire someone to just do the same thing, because I feel like it's really important, like, to go back and just like, oh my god, do you remember when we did this? Well, yeah, it was just a memory. But like when you actually have it on tape, it kind of gives you, like, you know, when you look at those, like, those tapes from like VCR tapes from like when you were like kid, cassette tapes, and you're just like, oh my god, look at us, we're really so cute. We're grateful that our parents did that. So I feel like that's one of the main reasons why we have to vlog for our baby.
I have a lot of friends that they just hated me every time I took out the camera and just recorded.
Yeah, but now they appreciate it. Now they're like, oh my god, you remember this? Only Jordan has these records. And
yeah, I'm the only one that keeps a lot of pictures and stuff. I did get mad once because once I had a huge hard drive with a lot of pictures, and just one day everything just went to waste. I took the hard drive to a couple of places to get it fixed, and nobody could have recovered my pictures and stuff. So
it was thousands of pictures in there.
I got a little disappointed, and that's where, you know, I stopped for a while, but now I'm back and taking pictures and doing videos again.
Thank God, because I forget. I really do. Okay, so guys, to wrap it up, thank you guys so much for tuning in and for listening to us. If you have any more questions, you can go ahead and comment down below and ask us anything you guys want.
We're going to put down our Instagrams, our Snapchats, our Facebooks. We're going to put all the information down in the description below, so you guys can follow us and stay updated with us, and ask any questions that you guys have. DM us.
Wait. Okay, wait. So also, there's always this one question that everyone's been asking us, well, obviously since we found out the gender of our baby, and it is, what is the name of the baby? Obviously, I mean, not obviously, but I mean, everyone around me knows that we're gonna go with the J from Jordan, but we're not gonna say the name of the baby until the baby is born. So once we actually, you know, have everything out, then that's what we're gonna. So before you even think about asking us that question, it's not gonna happen. Don't ask, because we're not gonna tell you. We will tell you when the time is due.
Stay tuned. The due date for our baby is February 24th. So the day the baby is born, we're gonna tell everybody the name.
Exactly. So there we can go ahead and say something. But for now, we don't ask that question.
All you have to know is that it starts with a J, and the reason it starts with a J is because everybody in my family, except my dad, starts with a J. My mom, my brother, my sisters. My mom started everything.
Yeah, and then it just goes down the line.
And then me and my brothers all have J's, and my niece and my nephews. You're gonna see Justine in the other videos. She's with a J, and everybody's with a J. So we decided to pick the J.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep the family tradition, and we're gonna keep going with the J. But just in case you decide to ask, like, okay, what are you having? We're having a boy. But if you decide to ask what's the name of the baby or what's it gonna be, we're not gonna tell you. Sorry.
So guys, to wrap up the video, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, put the notifications on, click on the bell, leave a thumbs up. For me, for Paola, we're going to be putting down our Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all of our social medias down in the description below. Please follow us back. All right, guys, thank you for joining us in today's video. Stay tuned for more videos to come. Peace.